conditions looked good for batting, but they have chosen to bowl first. The bowlers will have to be extremely accurate in this opening spell. There's not a lot of room for error, that's for sure.
Oh, it's a loud crowd. The players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Wow, that's missed the lot. Misses everything. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over, 4 off it. India are 4 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
Carson coming into the attack from the south end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Onto the front foot, super shot, shooting forward.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Warner gets the edge. Carson with a great delivery there. Drilled that one.
That's on the side of bowling, slightly fuller, and has been put away.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Goes over the top with that shot. There's a direct hit. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Oh, crisp, elegant. In this case, definitely powerful. Fantastic start to the chase.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Ball. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and the disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they've got out like that.
A new batter always likes to feel bad on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Good shot, beauty, and the six off Indw, 7-4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Carson from the south end. No, terrible shot. Dug that out well. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Onto that early. That could be 4. Can't get that outside the ring field. A direct hit, and this could be gone. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Everyone's gone up.
innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming into bat for India. Please give her a warm welcome.
She's got her tail up. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Perfectly timed.
Harmon got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Smacks that away through the gap.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Carson over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
Really good shot that, as they're now into the 20s. We can take plenty of confidence from it going forwards.
Huge. That has flown.
2 in a row. Just sloppy, really.
This is the time, as a bowler, where you need to put those last few deliveries behind you and just focus on the basics. Good shot, a beauty.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs a direct hit. He's quick onto that in the infield. Massive outside edge. End of the over. One from it. India 67 for 2.
They were just a bit flat after the power play. They came out hard, and I think they really need to keep up that mentality for the back half of the innings.
Kerr, the spinner, coming into the attack. Straight to the field. Massive appeal. They've just been missing one. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. On that nicely, good defence. Cuts that off well in the infield. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. The over ends and no change to the score. Some superb bowling. Looking tough for the batters to find a way to get the ball away. Devine has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Great commitment. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. India weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Kerr from the south end. Good shot, a beauty. Goes over the top with that shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Perfectly timed. The end of another over. It's time, though. Some more fielding changes are coming as that power play finishes.
Can she come back with a dot ball? Oh, would you look at that straight drive? It barreled straight into the stumps at the other end. That would have gone for four, surely. Everyone's gone up. Pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of the wicket.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Edged it. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the opening of the wicket. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
This is a great wicket to take. Just look to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. It's the perfect time to take a wicket.
Number 6 for India.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. This contest looking a lot more even now than it had looked earlier. Devine from the north end. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. On that nicely, good defence. Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg goal. The Bowls have got on top now. They've really slowed down this run rate.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Swept away, but finds the field. Might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Sharma, quite confident with the challenge. You can just tell from the body language. Pretty confident. And they're going to get a second chance. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Indw with 4 runs coming off it. India 7 for 4. Great shot through the gap.
Can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Trouble! Nicked it. That's a confident appeal. God, fine catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Going with pace now.
Pacer is coming into the attack.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Drilled that one away. Core ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Finds the edge. Bowling fielders look really confident. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
At number 8 for India.
Rana watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 3 off it. India on 99 for 6.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Nearly gets the edge. Divine with a great delivery there. Needs to be on target. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Cuts that off well in the infield. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158 159 1 They've gone up here. Tahuhu from the south end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Goes over the top with that shot. No, terrible shot. Patil taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. End of the over, India 111 for 7. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over. Patil watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Brilliant diving stop. Straight to the fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, and the throw just misses the stumps. The chance goes bang. I think that would have been out with a direct hit.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. End of the over. 9 off it. India 126 for 7. Tahuri from the south end. Drilled that one.
Found the middle of the bats. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that race to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head is perfectly still.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take it.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Doesn't beat the infield. Good pick up. Big chance. Well, that was a struggle. Getting smacked all over the park. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. And well before.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Devine, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Runs out of there. India are 150 for 7. Kerr back on now.
Into the attack.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be forward.
What a lovely shot, really good timing, race to the boundary.
End of the over, 7 off it. India 157 for 7. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. A direct hit and this could be gone. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Oh, what a brilliant catch. And out. How did she get to that one?
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Wide of extra cut, but the way it goes the ball to the boundary.
Well, that's textbook perfect. Lovely drive through the covers. No need for fielders to chase that one.
Vastrika has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. End of the over. India 165.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
And that brings up 50 runs.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Got that away nicely. Finds the fielder with that shot. Perfectly timed. Let's get the pressure on this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forward.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Kerr from the north end. And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. There's a chance if it hits. That one's gone. Oh, great run.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Right-handed batter is coming in at number 11 for India.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Onto that early. That could be 4.
That's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. There was no need for the fielders to chase that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. 10 runs added in that over. India 184 for 9. Couldn't get it through the field. Misses everything. Someone different now to bowl. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Direct hit, and this could be gone. on that nicely good defence. 5 runs added in that over. India are 189 for 9.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. India 195 for 9. Tahubu coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Beautiful time there. This makes it fit around the corner. Some serious work at cutting it.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Goes over the top of that shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. He's quick onto that in the infield. There's a chance if it hits. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Not tempted to play it. End of the over. India 205 for 9. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Vastrakar watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Cuts that off well in the infield. Onto that early, that could be 4. Six runs added in the over. India 211 for 9. Tahuru from the south end. Great shot, pulled straight to back and square leg goal. That's gone. Nice simple catch. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that can give the bowlers a sniff in this match. Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Lovely cover, guys. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the field with a great shot.
You just can't leave it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Harman, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 6 off it. New Zealand are 6 for none. Rana, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward for putting pressure on the batter. Can't get that outside the ring field. Massive outside edge. End of the over. Just 1 off it. New Zealand are 7 for none. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Good fielding out in the boundary. Full toss and worked off the pads nicely, but well before. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, great ball there, but it will find the gap.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying to run it too hard. Just need to get more control back.
End of the over, 10 off it. New Zealand, 17 for none.
That's the end of the third in the power play. And the chase is looking steady. We're just above the required rate at the moment.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Everyone's gone up. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on the length is obviously the way to go. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing it out.
4 runs. They're so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Shot in the front foot. No one's getting that.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. You can just stand and admire that shot.
Eight runs out of there. New Zealand, 25 for none.
The fourth over's complete and the batters are doing what they need to do at the moment. Seems like this chase is under control so far.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
They may have overstepped. The captain should be disappointed by the effort. Just need to adjust the run.
And then for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Edge, but it drops safely. On that nicely, good defence. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. New Zealand, 43 for none.
They're still ahead of the run rate. Bowlers are doing a solid job. The fielders just need to cut down the number of singles at the moment.
Dug that out well. Edge, amazing delivery. Beats the cover. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot. Through the gap. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. New Zealand 38 for none. Massive outside edge. Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Indw with a massive shout. End of the over, New Zealand 9 for none. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Too straight, it's just been helped on its way through. Maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. Went for the textbook.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Timed. Should make a point with the racing.
Those on the side of bowling slightly further and have been put away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Huge edge. Smacks that away through the gap.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
He's quick onto that in the infield. Four runs added in that over. New Zealand 54 for none. Vastrika from the north end. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Massive outside edge. Cuts that off well in the infield. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some more life into this match.
Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Big edge. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Misses everything. Perfect. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Lovely shot for 6. So close to the half century. Really looking settled now.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Great commitment. Nice solid defensive shot. End of the over, 10 runs from it. New Zealand 72 for none. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. See how they go. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Thick edge. Bowling the slips have really gone up here. They like it. That's out. Caught. And out. How did she get to that one?
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
The field will come up now, you think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. End of the over, New Zealand 73 for 2. Vastrika from the north end. Straight to the fielder. Focus after what happened last ball, but you've just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, now in that time, the batter should get a few.
Any sign of nerves approaching the half century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for six.
Vastrika shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Doesn't beat the infield. A big one, 12 runs out of there. New Zealand 5 for 2.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match. Devine watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good shot, a beauty. Edge, amazing delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. The over ends and no change to the score. Some superb bowlers. It's been tough for the batters to find a way to get the ball away. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beats the field with a great shot. The whole team's got luck here. What's the umpire going to say? Smacks that away. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Across the stumps. Just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this one.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Over New Zealand, 101 for 2.
The match has been in a holding pattern these last few overs. Yes, they're ahead of the run rate required, but no real risks are being taken yet to finish this match off quickly.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Bates edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were waiting on that shot there. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's the over. New Zealand, 102 for 2. Sharma from the south end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Finds the fielder with that shot. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Devine watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Driven on the onside, straight to mid-wicket.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Onto that early, that could be four.
Yes, they have wonderfully on the outside of the cover.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
That's too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Couldn't get it through the field.
That's a great skill. And right on time. Better as the underpace is headed.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. End of the over. 4 off it. New Zealand 116 for 2. On that nicely, good defence. Brilliant diving stop.
And that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's thrown into the crowd. Brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Might look to go big again here.
Lovely cover, guys. Straight to the extra cover field.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
That's got flying up attention.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot to get to the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to the batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Now, what's this? They've got it. I didn't hear you say anything. Dives and takes a nice catch. Out! What a screamer.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
The left-hander is coming in the bat.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Zealand 141 for 3. Patil from the north end. Massive outside edge. Was quick onto that in the infield. Massive appeal. Just been missing.
Still hanging in the lines. It's happy to let it go through.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. New Zealand 148 for 3. Cuts that off well in the infield. Head over the ballpark, shot, that's racing away.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Edge, but it drops safely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Misses everything. Power and precision in that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
End of the over. New Zealand 146 for 3. Edge, amazing delivery. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged, unplayable. Edged. India goes up with a huge appeal, but I don't think it's done enough. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Four runs added in the over. New Zealand 146 150 for 3. Beautiful timing there for
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. And stands with that shot. Halliday watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Finds the edge. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Sharma from the south end. Oh, that's a biggie. That is huge. All the way for a maximum. It's gone many rows deep.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Picked that well. And that's on its way to the ball.
Throws that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Sharma shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Sharma with a huge appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And out. 2 wickets. 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Can't get that outside the ring field. Gaines taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Doesn't beat the infield. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Swept away, but finds the field. Good bowling in that over. Just the one from it. New Zealand, 166 for 5. Straight to the fielder. Big edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Great shot. Rode the ball up with it and cuts through the middle.
That's on the side of bowling slightly fuller and been put away. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to the batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Smacks that away through the gap. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Does very well. Quick to get across to this one. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Terrible shot. Down, what's this? They've got one. Didn't hear it, see it again. Buster into the attack now, in the south. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Patil from the north end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. gets the edge. Patil with a great delivery there. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, 2 runs added to the total. New Zealand 179 for 6. Indw with a massive shot. Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. India has gone up for something here. Otherwise, a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Good shot. Beauty. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Couldn't get it through the field. Edge, but it drops safely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the bat up and in the pressure. Keeping the umpire might send this one upstairs.
Well, fantastic. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the night.
Edged, what a ball. This could be trouble. That one's gone.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Nice solid defensive shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will take that one though. He's quick onto that in the infield. disappear. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra. And he's what's been the top. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow to who? Gone for not many.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Edge, amazing delivery. What's the umpire's decision? Runner from the north end. Edge, just through to the field. This is it.
I didn't see him that at all, but managed to get it away to the back.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, round about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. New Zealand 200 the mark. Massive appeal. Might just been missing though. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Indw with a massive shout. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. That's a confident appeal. Slips have really gone up here. They like it. Edged it. Everyone's gone up. Can't get that outside the ring field. Misses everything. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Call. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Going with a more defensive field.
Just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Mayer looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Oh, yes, holds on to that under huge pressure. They've done it.
A